Bill Wendell Scholarship Program has awarded over $28,000 to deserving high school students with really deep voices. It's Late Night with David Letterman. Tonight, Mel Gibson, 1988 IndyCar champ Danny Sullivan, and musician Bobby McFerrin. Plus me, Paul Schaefer, and the world's most dangerous band. And now, a man whose terrible cold didn't prevent him from sleeping in the bushes of the A&P last night, David Letterman.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Please, please vote for me in November, won't you? I thought this was kind of interesting. According to the New York Times today, George Bush, our president-elect, has now decided on his White House chief of staff. It will be Governor John H. Sununu of New Hampshire. Governor John H. Sununu of New Hampshire. He will become the first president in White House history whose name sounds like part of a knock-knock joke. First White House official in history. First, not the first president, first White House official. I've been out here less than a minute and I've screwed up the first joke. He will become the first White House official in history to be part of a knock-knock joke. Oh, never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now evidence that we're very close to the end of civilization.
Why?
Phil Donahue did his show the other day dressed in a skirt. Not only a skirt, a blouse, and a sweater. Phil Donahue, a married man, a grown man, an adult, at his own television show for nearly 20 years, dressed as a woman. Oddly enough, the topic of the show was the federal deficit. So we don't know... Sununu, ladies and gentlemen, part of a knock-knock joke. Stop it! Continental Airlines announced that they're raising their fares on 2/3 of their domestic flights. A Continental spokesman, however, said, good news, the increase in fare will have no effect on the same lousy service you've come accustomed to. Continental employees, is that what it is? Oh, this is staggering. I hate to bring this bad news to you, but the canned food industry has been jolted. Paul, they've been jolted, the canned food industry.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
oh, my
jolted
goodness.
by a major scandal yesterday in a simple ceremony in Oregon. Dinty Moore married his 13-year-old cousin. It's true. It's absolutely true. And you can see how an announcement like that would jolt the canned food industry. Ladies and gentlemen, on the program tonight, this is a pretty good show, isn't it? Is it art? Who told him? Who told him? On the program, Bobby McFerrin. Is he here?
Yes.
Yeah. Also on the program, 1988 IndyCar champion Danny Sullivan is here. Interesting, I was talking to Mr. Sullivan before the telecast, and he looked at me and he said, you know, Dave, it's good to be young and go very, very fast. I don't know what that means. And also, Mel Gibson was supposed to be here. And, of course, he will. You babies. The good friend Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen. Say hello to Paul Schaefer.
Thank you. Let's try something.
What?
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Knock. Who's there?
Sununu.
Sununu who?
See?
See.
He does sound like a knock, knock.
Oh, brother, I'm exhausted. I was up watching Winds of Remembrance last night. Winds, look out, there it is. This is the big blockbuster on ABC. It cost them $160 billion. Winds of Remembrance. Did you see it last night, Paul?
I missed last night's
Unbelievable.
episode.
Ali McGraw and Larry Hagman were driving the atomic bomb cross country. They had been snooping around out there in New Mexico, the Manhattan Project, and they loaded it up into her station wagon and were driving it to Washington.
Wow. What episode was that?
What episode was that? Episode number 2, 3. And it
Number
runs...
2 of 78 episodes.
Runs now through Labor Day.
Yeah.
Winds of Remembrance, ladies and gentlemen. Over there on ABC. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I may not even tell you what I'm annoyed about because I've whined about this for months and months and months now. Paul, you know it takes me a long time to get to work.
Absolutely does. Well, you live out in Connecticut. Was I not supposed to say that? Everybody knows.
Tell everybody.
Everyone.
Why not give them the address?
Well, I don't know they do. Everybody knows you live, but anyway.
Everybody knows, and
Most
they're
people.
parking their RVs in the yard now, too. But so now, and you would expect when you live in a different state from the state you work in, you would expect naturally a certain amount of commute time. But today, a portion, a certain leg of the commute, guess what it took? From the West Side Highway to 7th Avenue. Now that's like 6 blocks.
Oh, just to get the
Just
6
that
blocks
one
off
leg,
the
yeah.
highway over to 7th
Yeah.
Avenue? I don't know. How long did it
So
take?
take a guess.
I bet you it took a half an hour.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to. It should take 5
Don't
minutes.
look at my stuff before the show. No, I did. It took a half an hour, and it is so maddening. The traffic is just clogged, and it'll only get worse. We're right in the middle of autumn, ladies and gentlemen, and if you haven't been able to enjoy the lovely foliage, here's a little of what it looks like. I think we had some buckshot in that one. Let's do our top 10 list tonight. We got a great show. It's a really good show. Did I mention who's on? Mel Gibson.
Yes.
Who's in the Winds of War? Winds of Remembrance, by the way. Winds of Remembrance. Danny Sullivan and also Bobby McFerrin. The category tonight, top 10 signs that people are getting dumber. Top 10 signs that people are getting dumber.
Okay.
Here we go. Number 10. Detailed instructions now provided with all new socks. Number 9, share cologne. Boy, that's a certain tip-off if I ever... Number 8, Nobel Prize for Literature given to guy who first hyphenated oat bran. Number 7, quail mania. Number 7, quail mania. Number 6, Japanese successfully marketing a TV set that's just a cardboard box with a picture of Fess Parker inside. Number 5, Disney gave me lots of money for movies I have no intention of making. Number 4. Yep, the old hold-up. Number 3, people will applaud even when no joke has been made. Presidential seal now reads, I'm not going to pay a lot for this muffler. And the number 1 sign that people are getting dumber, I'm still on the air. You know, Paul, it's so true, isn't it? It's good to be young and go very, very fast.
Very fast.
Recently, ladies and gentlemen, our show was broadcast for the first time on ATN. That's the first NBC affiliate in the land of Australia. Now, with that in mind and the fact that Mel Gibson is on our program tonight, our own piece-through dramatization players thought this would be the perfect time to salute Australia with a little play they call Wool and Wombats, The Wonder Down Under. Kids?
Welcome back back to ESPN's lighter side of Australian rules football. Check out this scene where Brisbane's Ken Nagle catches the ball right off his head.
He's been knocked unconscious. How funny. Oh, and I see here that Crocodile Dundee 2 is coming to cable this spring. Yes, we certainly can thank our friends, the Australians, for a lot of pleasant memories.
Australia. What's the big deal about crummy Australia?
Oh, Tommy, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do. In fact, I wish there was no Australia.
Hi, Tuffy. Hi, Tuffy. How you doing, buddy? Okay. Sorry about the spaying job. All right.
Wow! Late night talk show host, David Letterman.
Hi, kids. How is everybody? You know, I was just in the trailer park here promoting Kirstie Alley's February 23rd, 1989 appearance on her show, and I couldn't help but overhear. Now, Jimmy or Timmy or Billy or whatever your name happens to be this time, is it true you really wish there was no Australia?
Well, sure. Australia's nothing but a bunch of drunken boobs singing Waltzing Matilda.
Oh, well, now, no. Australia is the world's leading producer of wool, and without Australia, you wouldn't be wearing this lovely wool sweater.
Well, good. It looks stupid, and it's very hot and uncomfortable.
I see I'm going to have to take another run at this. What was the most exciting moment of the 1972 Country Music Awards show?
Oh, that's easy. Olivia Newton-John being named Most Promising Newcomer.
Well, right, there you go. Now, Olivia Newton-John, she is Australian, and if there was no Australia, the award would have probably gone to the Hager brothers.
How empty life would be.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
get the point, Dave. Because of our Australian friends, every day is a good day.
Timmy, don't you mean good day?
That's very, very cute. Quiet in here, isn't it? Quiet. That was great. Nice job. I really enjoyed that. Thank you very much. You know, thank you. Excuse me a second. You guys have been together for years and years. I think this was one of your finer efforts. And by the way, whose idea was it to have the giant hot dog in the little troop? I thought that was brilliant.
We didn't ask him to join.
Huh?
We thought it was your idea.
No, it's not my idea. I have nothing to do with this. No, it wasn't. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, get it. Timmy, get it. Timmy. Tuffy. Is it Tuffy or Timmy?
Nice work, Tuffy. We've been after this one for quite some time.
We'll do a commercial. We'll be right back here with Mel Gibson. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the show. The dog's name was Tuffy. I inadvertently called the dog Timmy. I hope that did not detract from your overall enjoyment of the presentation. I made a mistake. I called him Timmy. Called him Timmy 2 or 3 times.
Actually, Tuffy.
Actually, his name was Tuffy. What's the confusion now? We have a very important movie star about to come out, and what's the problem? What is it, Al? You have to give me a cup?
Sorry.
You have to give me a cup. Is there something in the cup?
Empty.
Empty. Oh, thank you very much. to go with the other 2 empty cups, I guess. So now what about the salad plates? Bring out the salad plates.
That's fine.
Okay. Called him Timmy. I called the dog Timmy. The dog's name is actually, of course, see, Tuffy. Our first guest tonight. It's quiet in here. Very quiet. It's quiet. It's a little bit quiet. Winds of Remembrance. Our first guest tonight is a talented actor whose films include The Road Warrior, The Year of Living Dangerously, and Gallipoli. His new film, Tequila Sunrise, opens early next month. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to Mel Gibson. Nice to see you. How are you? Good. Have a seat. Just go around. Whatever you want to do. Cup of coffee. How you doing?
Very well, thanks.
Nice to see you. Let me ask you a couple of questions because I was confused. I was under the impression you were an Australian, but you were actually born in the United States and
New York. I was born in New York.
Finish the story. How old were you when you moved?
12.
Yeah. Where about in New York?
Peekskill.
Yeah. And what were the circumstances surrounding your move to Australia?
My father had hurt himself, industrial accident at work, and he was partially, he decided to go off and explore the land of his mother.
His mom was from Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he uproots the family and takes everybody down there. Was that traumatic for you at 12 years old?
Not really. It was fun. It was scary on one hand, but it was a boy's own adventure on the other.
Yeah. What city did you move to?
Sydney.
Yeah. And you lived there then the rest of your life so far.
Yeah.
Any thoughts about moving back to the United States?
Well, I've been here for, it's pretty tough to commute when you have to work here, so I like to stay at Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Stay there 6 months at a shot.
Yeah. Oh, so about half and half then.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you go to Los Angeles, are you comfortable with things there? I mean, it's driving around on the freeways troubling you. Do they have freeways like that in Australia?
Well, I've had some trouble on the freeway, but hey, I've been saved by other celebrities, you know. It actually happened to me one time.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I was saved by Michael Nesmith one time.
Really?
Yeah. In an out-of-the-way town.
He's just sitting by the phone at home waiting for emergency calls and then...
I guess so. No, I didn't actually send out the cry for help, but it must have been the vibe. Yeah.
And where were you going and how did you get lost?
I was going to Santa Barbara and I had the wrong directions. So I ended up out in the middle of, I don't know where it was, somewhere in the boonies. There were oil wells pumping and there were dogs with no legs and tumbleweeds and stuff like that. So there I was, trying to use a public lavatory for my 2 young sons, twins, and I had them in there and there were no lights. And it was kind of like the black hole of Calcutta. It was kind of feel your way around in the dark, which is always an adventure in a toilet.
Yeah. And?
Well, I pulled back up to the Bowser because I needed some petrol or gasoline, I guess you call it.
Pulled back up to the Bowser?
The Bowser, you know, the thing that the gas comes out of. You stick it in the car and fills up and...
Nozzle, I think. Nozzle? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nozzle.
Okay. Nozzle. Put the nozzle in. And
Bowser was the name of the stuffed dog in that thing we did earlier.
I thought it was Timmy.
See, that's my fault. I confused everyone. So anyway, you're back at the Bowser.
Yep. And all of a sudden, a tall, lean figure with a Montana kind of accent, I think he's from around there someplace, said, "Hey, you're Mel Gibson, aren't you?" Like that. And I said, "Well, yes, because I am." And he directed me.
Yeah.
He led me out like Moses, you know. Let my people go. He took me out and he put me on the right road back to Santa Barbara. Then he just waved a goodbye. He didn't want your thanks or anything.
Yeah. Did you know that it was Mike Nesmith?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he didn't interview. Did you then have a chat about I'm Mike Nesmith and I used to be a monkey and
well, that's right. Yeah, he missed an evolutionary link.
How big a family do you have?
Well, there's 5 children. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you mind if I ask how old you are? You're not a very old man at all.
No, 32.
32. That's a lot of kids for.
32.
Yeah.
Well,
Are you from a big family?
I am.
Yeah.
Yes, 10 brothers and sisters, and it was that's fun. That's kind of fun. There's always people around, and I had a lot of brothers. It's good and bad. I mean, I had 2 younger, but they were a year younger than me, the twins, and they were like the twins from hell. And they were sort of born killing machines, and I used to have differences with them. I mean, they used to try and kill each other, but when it came to me, they'd somehow, no matter what, forget their differences and lie. Yeah. But I used to find...
Are you the only one who's pursued acting in the family?
I got a younger brother who likes to dabble in it a bit, but I think he's a better writer.
Yeah. We have to do a commercial, and then we'll continue here with Mel Gibson, ladies and gentlemen. Davidson is here. Are they going to make any more Road Warrior movies?
No, I think we put that guy to bed.
3 of them, right?
Yeah, 3 of them.
Yeah. Which was the favorite for you?
The middle one was. I think it was the purest, and it was the most fun to watch.
Yeah, the last one that we saw was with Tina Turner, right?
Yeah.
And the first one was...
A long time ago.
Yeah, yeah. And the one you're doing now, Tequila Sunrise, what is that?
That's an interesting kind of story. It's about a drug dealer, a policeman, a pretty girl, and a
Sounds
situation.
like a movie. Sounds like a real movie.
Yeah.
And you're also going to, there may be one about automobile racing. Did you meet Danny Sullivan?
I
back
did.
there?
Yeah, we talked about that. I don't know. It might happen. It might not.
Did he happen to say to you, it's good to be young and go very, very fast?
He didn't say that, but he did say to me, or I said to him that I had a deal with a film company, but and they gave me lots of money, but I wasn't going to actually do the film.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
It's a good way to operate.
Now, you mentioned to me that you may or may not be able to do for us a magic trick.
Well, it depends on if you want to see it. I mean, it could fail.
No, we do want to see it. We
I'm
want
not
to see
good
it.
Well, if you want to see it, I've got 2, actually. I mean, do you want to see the leg one or the sugar one?
Let's see whatever you want to see.
Okay. All right, now, here is a
packet of sugar.
I think that's the right one.
It certainly seems to be sugar.
Now, what I want you to do is to open...
How many calories in a packet of sugar? Do you have any idea? 16, that's
I'll go
right.
with that.
It says 16 right here on the packet.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't read it.
Yeah.
I don't use it. Anyway, you open up the envelope.
All right.
And now what I want you to do, David, is to pour that sugar into my hand.
All right.
All right? Are you ready?
Just pour it in there.
That's right.
All right. Just about 16 calories. Wow.
Which one do you want it to come back in?
Now it'll come back. Hey. Pretty good.
I learned that from a guy called Jason the Uncanny. Jason the Uncanny.
Now that's pretty good. Now I guess I can't ask you how you did this, but it obviously went somewhere for a few minutes and then came back. How did I get this job?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
All right. Now you want to try the other one since this one went so well or not?
Oh well, hell, why not? I mean, this one is. Need a little assistance. I'll need a little assistance here. You like that T-shirt? It's wild, isn't it?
What does that say on the back of it?
Oh, I don't know.
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver. What does that mean? This is a good one. I'll just. The band can assist if they want, but I mean, it's basically kind of, you know, yeah, you know, that stuff. Okay. Thank you.
Very impressive. So, where are you off to now? You in the United States for a while or back to Australia?
I'm going to stick around for a while. I have to do a sequel.
Oh, a sequel to
Lethal.
Sequel to Lethal
yeah.
Weapon. See, I'm waging a campaign to stamp out sequels, but nonetheless I hope this is a big success for you.
Me too.
And then the other one, Tequila Sunrise, opens very soon.
December 2nd.
Yeah. Good to see you. Thank you very much for being here. Nice job. Mel Gibson, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Thank you, Paul. In this half hour of the program, it's tomorrow night. Tonight, Danny Sullivan will be here, and singer Bobby McFerrin will be joining Paul and the band. Tomorrow on the program, Tom Selleck will be here, comedian George Carlin, and musician David Sanborn.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you a question, ladies and gentlemen. Is something wrong with tonight's offering? That's Tom Selleck tomorrow, and comedian George Carlin, and David Sanborn. Tom Selleck, George Carlin, David Sanborn. You know, last week, ladies and gentlemen, I had a terrible, oh, geez, it just gives me the shudders to recall this. I had a terrible head cold. And by the way, thanks for all the cards and letters. Nobody. Anyway, after this terrible cold and sore throat lingered for about a week, I decided to pay a visit to an ear, nose, and throat specialist at New York Hospital. Join us now, won't you, for a few minutes of rare medical insight.
Okay, Dr. Schley, I'll be with you in a second here. Let me just finish filling out the form.
Good.
Anthrax. Now, is that with an X or CKS? Anthrax. You know?
With an A. A-N.
Just a little joke. All right, I'll tell you what the problem is. For the last week, I've had this white, hot, burning, very unpleasant sore throat. And I'm losing my voice now. And my head, well, frankly, between you and me, since you're a doctor, I can talk to you this way, it feels like my head wants a bus open.
I tell you, if you'll uncross your legs and put your feet on
See, that's the other symptom. I can't uncross my legs. I can't stop. Let me wear one of those during the examination. Do you have a spare one? I'll do that again. Oh, Jesus! What are you doing? Oh, my God!
Let me take a look at you.
Here, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
After you check my throat like that, pull out the stick and say, "Ooh, you're a quart low." It'll be a lot of fun.
All right, good. So just open your mouth for me now. Good. And say, ah. Ah. Very good. Ah. Good. Once again. Ah. Mr. Letterman, looks like you're about a quart low.
That's great. That's great. Nicely done.
Okay, good. I'm going to wash your nose with a little salt water now.
Well, how do you work that? Just like that?
Yeah. Now, put your thumb on the back. Out it comes.
Oh, that's not bad. I can live with that. Yeah, we're going to do the living room pink, and then when we get to the bedroom, it's going to be a kind of an opera.
This is a fiber optic light source. You can see the light comes out of the end of it like that.
Yeah.
Just going to have a look in your nose with that.
Beautiful. Boy, you are nuts. He's looking up the inside of my nose, and he actually said, "That's beautiful." Well, your family must be terribly disappointed. Okay.
Now say
Say what?
E.
I'm not going to say that. All right, take it out of there.
Good, James. Good. Good.
Jeez! Woo! You wash these things periodically, don't you?
Well, Mr. Letterman, I can see the back of your throat. It is inflamed back there.
Well, I kind of suggested that when I walked in here.
Yeah. You know, we might take a throat culture and see if you have any bacteria.
Okay, all right, let's take the throat culture.
Say That's good. I can get a good look down in your ear now. Mm-hmm. And using the microscope, I can see your ear. Mm-hmm. Fine. Good. Everything else nice and clear.
Yeah. Malaria, maybe not malaria.
Doesn't look like malaria.
Could I have a couple of Q-tips? I'm sort of low at home. And maybe a few more, actually. Just, can you spare a fistful? That's great. Thank you very much. That's perfect. And some of those sticks, because I like to make my own popsicles at home, you know, where you freeze up the Kool-Aid. That's great. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You got it. Thank you. Okay, that's terrific.
We'll be right back here with Danny Sullivan. Oprah Winfrey has lost in the last 6 weeks 260 pounds.
Holy cow.
Yep.
And Robert Morton has lost 200 pounds in the last
That's right.
week.
Our producer, Robert Morton, when he started producing the show, weighed close to 300 pounds.
That's true.
And now he weighs just like 98 pounds.
98 pounds.
Yeah.
And I'm thrilled. We're thrilled for him.
Eating nothing but saltines and lint he finds in his pockets.
That takes discipline.
260 pounds, though, for Oprah.
That's
amazing. A load. That's like a whole nother talk show host there. If somebody could find those 260 pounds, they could start another show.
Do another show.
Maybe not. In his last 5 years of racing, our next guest has won more than $4 million. 1988 has been his best year ever, and 2 weeks ago he was named the IndyCar World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this program, Danny Sullivan. Pleasure to see you again. Come on over here. Don't you think, seriously, it's good to be young and go very, very fast?
It is.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Will you do me a favor?
Okay.
The next time you win a race, and you're climbing out of the car, and they go through that ritual of switching hats, why do they do that exactly?
Well, basically just to get all the sponsors' picture taken in the winner's circle. It's not even for TV. It's more for just the still photography.
So they can say, we were there, we helped win.
did it.
So how many hats would there be? It'd be beer hats? In your case, one beer hat?
hats, the sponsor hat of the race, the sponsor of the series.
Tire hats?
Tire hats.
Yeah.
Those guys are always first. They don't give you anything, but they're always first. Goodyear's always there, you know. But
all right, so, and there's a lot of confusion, and everybody's happy because it's been a long, grueling, tiring race. I want you to, and somebody will say to you, some commentator from some network, how was it? And I want you to say, it's good to be young and go very, very fast.
I will. I'm going to do it. The best one ever of that was Jackie Stewart with won the Monaco Grand Prix, and he was sick. And they ran up to him, and he was taking his helmet off, and they said, well, what was it like out there, Jackie? And he just threw up right there, everything. I don't think they showed that one on.
Wouldn't it be odd if he did that every time? You know, the first time they say, well, maybe it's just the flu. The next 2 or 3 times they think, well,
I'm going to have to remember that.
Jackie's idea of a prank. I didn't even know where to begin. There's so many things I want to talk to you about. Let's go back to 1985 when you won Indianapolis.
Right.
And that was the year, and everybody saw that sensational footage of you spinning. You 360 the car, going what? How fast were you going?
Well, going into the corner, probably 220 miles an hour, and we probably slowed down to around 200 by the
Good
time
idea.
by the time we spun.
That's right. So you're spinning now.
Right.
You're
Angry.
You're angry. Okay, you're angry. And you spun trying to pass Mario Andretti.
Right. I had actually passed him and was pulling up in front of him, and when I went across the little stripes in the track, I lost control of the car.
Yeah.
And
so you're blaming it on those stripes? Is that what you're saying, Danny?
that was part of it, yes.
So then you go on and you pass him again, nothing was wrong, and you win the race. That there is a career, winning the Indianapolis 500. Now, do you talk to Mario afterwards? Does he say anything to you like, geez, you scared the hell out of me? Or...
No, I thanked him for being the guy behind me because he did a great job to avoid it. He made a comment that I took the bait and, you know, kind of spun, but no, there wasn't a whole lot said after that. We just kind of go on.
Is there much camaraderie among drivers?
Yeah, as long as you're not winning the races, then they're not quite as friendly. No, they're actually quite good. You realize that, you know, we're with those guys week in and week out, all season long. Our lives are in their hands as well, so there has to be a certain amount of camaraderie.
How did you get started doing this? Because I guess you started out in military schools, which suggests to me that maybe you were a problem at home.
Well, I didn't think so, but I'm sure my parents, the reason they sent me there
was usually to shake the kids up,
Yes, and but anyway, I got out, went to college for 2 semesters.
Where'd you go to school?
University of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Basketball country, and then I came here for a weekend, stayed 2 years, and a friend of the family.
Came here for a weekend?
Yeah, we stayed 2 years.
Couldn't find the airport? What was the problem?
No, we had rather a good time.
Yeah,
you know, you figure you're 19 years old and in New York, and
but at any point up to then, had you shown an inclination toward driving race cars?
Everybody said so, but I never went to any races. I was always the guy driving everybody home when we were too under the weather to get there, and I just enjoyed driving cars, but I didn't follow racing. I didn't go to races. I didn't go to racing school. We had station wagons, automatics. You know, I didn't even...
Well, it's interesting because, you know, driving in a carpool is a far cry from spinning at 200 miles an hour at Indianapolis.
That's true, but we tried that on occasion.
I see.
Carpool, but...
So then what did you do? From you were a waiter here and then you went overseas? Is that what happened?
A friend of the family tried to get me back on the right track and said go to college, and I said no, driving school. So we made a deal. You go to the school. If you do any good, you can continue. If not, you got to go back to college.
So you went to driving school in England?
In England.
How old were you then?
I was 21.
21. Now see, that must have just been the best time of your life.
It was awful good. I mean, you know, you're starting off, you got, we had no money, but it was fantastic. And all of a sudden I fell in love with what I really wanted to do, which was drive cars.
Then did you race in Europe for a while or just go to school there?
7 years.
And what kind of cars were you racing there?
Little Formula cars. They look like the Indy cars, but Formula Fords, Formula 3s, Formula 2s. And,
who were the guys you were racing with then that may have gone on to success in Formula 1?
Alain Prost, Keke Rosberg. These are all guys in Formula 1 that went on to be world champions. Alan Jones, Mario Andretti, those guys all came over at various times.
Did you ever think to yourself that maybe you'll just stay over here and finish your career in Europe? Or?
I thought so. I thought my career was finished long before that because I couldn't really get into the kind of cars that I needed to, and I wasn't very successful. So I came back to the States, got a shot, got a great sponsor over here, and got it going. Went back to Europe and did Formula 1. Had a chance to come back to the States and drive Indy cars, and that was 5 years ago.
You're on top of the world now, aren't you?
I feel great, yeah.
Let me ask you a couple of idiotic questions that people always ask you. You're going 200 miles an hour, 220 miles an hour, I guess, on some tracks. Right. Is there any way you can explain to us what that feels like? It's just raw sensation, isn't it?
It's very fast.
I could have perhaps guessed
No, because what happens is you know, the first car I drove only went about 120, 130 miles an hour. So you work up to those things. But I tell you, even for us, we drive all the time. When we go back to Indianapolis, like the first time next spring, the first time you go 230 miles an hour, it seems awful fast. And then later in the week,
But let me ask you a question. I drive to work every day, and I drive like the Merritt to the Hutch to the West Side Highway and so on and so forth. And 2 or 3 times in the course of that, I'll maybe get something in my eye, or I'll be fiddling with the radio. Now what happens if you're doing 230 miles an hour and you think, oh, dear, what the hell? Well, you know, I mean, or if you sneeze or if you breathe, I mean...
It's not quite as bad as that, but everything for us slows down a little. It's almost like it's in slow motion. Even when I spun, everything was going in slow motion. You knew exactly what was happening. Of course, I thought I was going to hit the wall, too, but everything tends to slow down and become a little bit more relative. You know, boxers have said Muhammad Ali threw, 5 jabs a second or something like that, but they say they saw every one of them coming there. The tennis players get serves at, 100 miles an hour. The baseball guys. We couldn't conceive of that, but they do it day in and day out, and it becomes relative to them.
It must be great fun. Is it great fun?
Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Things are going certainly very, very nicely for you.
Thank you.
And next year, maybe you repeat.
We're going to try to repeat, try to win Indy.
Good luck to you. Thank you. Andy Sullivan, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back here. I called the stuffed dog Timmy instead of Tuffy.
I know.
If it weren't for that, this would be a perfect show.
And otherwise, it would have been perfect. I was shocked, actually.
Stunned, weren't you?
Stunned when you made that.
Our next guest had a huge hit this summer, which can be found on his new album right here, entitled Simple Pleasures. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to Bobby McFerrin.
Sing it, fellas, you guys are great. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. Yeah, right. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style. Ain't got to get to make you smile. Don't worry. Be happy. Hey, don't worry, be happy. 'Cause when you worry, your face will frown. And that will bring everybody down. So don't worry. Be happy, do 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 do. Don't worry, be happy now. Do 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 do. Don't worry, bye 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 bye. Be happy, do 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 do. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy.
Thank you very much for being here.
You okay?
We'll be right back, folks.
We'll be right back.
Nice job. All right. Nice to see you.
Okay.
Thank you very much for being here.
You're welcome. Thank
Sounded
you.
nice. Doing a lot of business, right, the album?
I'm doing a lot. The album is doing a lot. It's wonderful to be here with you today. It's great.
Nice to be here. That's it. We're done here tonight, folks. We'll be back tomorrow night with Tom Selleck, George Carlin, and David Sanborn.
Next, political commentator Pierre Solinger discusses the Kennedy years with Bob on Later with Bob Costas.